Hey everybody, it's Aaron
and Lindsay
from the Boards Alive podcast, and we're starting a new series called Board Game Basement. And this week we're going to be reviewing the two-player game Patchwork.
Wait a minute. The few fans of Boards Alive have come to know and love our basement, and this is not it. So,
this is our basement, but this doesn't really represent.
This isn't the Boards Alive basement, so maybe we should move things to the Boards Alive basement.
Okay, we'll be right back.
This is better.
Yeah, this is more us.
Yeah, by better, I mean not in front of the wall of games, like every other video up there.
Yeah, and this is our basement.
That's true.
So that works, right?
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the game.
Right, okay, so Patchwork is a two-player game from Mayfair Games. It plays in about 30 minutes, and essentially what you're doing is you are building a quilt, or knitting a quilt? I don't know how that whole process works.
You quilt a quilt.
Okay, thank you. I'm good at things. Anyways, what you're going to do, you have two options on your turn. You are either going to buy one of the patches that is in the wheel of Patchwork here with some of the buttons that you have that you get are kind of one resource, and you're going to spend time, which is on this spiraling track. You're going to place that onto your board, and it's going to have some sort of like jigsaw Tetris feel to it. The other thing that you can do on your turn is you can, if you don't have any money, you can move your token if you are behind a number of spaces to be right in front of the other player. And for each space that you move, you're going to get $1. If you ever cross one of the button lines, you're going to collect button money based on how many buttons are already on your quilt. So you might start with like 2 or 3 points, or you might go all the way to like 15 or 16 points later in the game. But you're essentially trying to fill it as much as possible with as few holes in the quilt.
Yeah, no one likes a holy quilt.
No. You stick your toe in it and it'll never come out.
Yeah.
It's stuck forever.
It's always going to be somewhere on the foot.
Yes, exactly.
Where it's really, really cold. Anyway, it's a super fun game because it's not really competitive. It is a two-player. But you're more working on building your own quilt. You want to make sure that you have a solid product here. There is a little bit of interaction of saying, oh, maybe I'll take this one so that he can't. I see that that's kind of the one he wants to take. But if you play too much like that, you're going to end up with a holy quilt, which, you don't want.
No, yeah. You definitely want to focus enough on yours to find the right pieces that'll fit in. And it has this awesome, fantastic Tetris feel that just kind of reminds me of, my childhood. Sticking all these pieces together, except it's not speedily dropping down.
And, it has everyone's favorite, the long skinny
Yeah,
one.
that's true. That was always the greatest. And like we said, as few holes as possible. For each hole that's on your player board quilt thing at the end of the game, you're going to lose 2 points. And the whole point of the game is to get as many points as possible.
Points, dollars, buttons, they're all the same thing.
Exactly. Fantastic game. It's fairly easy to teach. It's nice and not light, but it's heavy enough to get you thinking, but not too heavy to burn you out if you're playing at like 9 o'clock before you go to bed after the kids are in bed and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's so fun. You can play with your partner, you can play with your friend, you can play with your grandma, because it's quilting.
Yeah, grandma's like quilting?
Grandmas love quilting.
Okay. You were kind of quilting with the knitting?
No, that's different.
Okay. So you're not old?
I'm not a grandma.
No. Okay.
Thanks,
that's good. Anyways, that's our first review for the board game Basement. We'll catch you next time.
See ya!